A report released this month by Lagos-based investment bank Vertiva Capital says Nigeria's real economy's modest recovery is continuing even as politics is in the limelight. Since 2018 started, the country's post-recession recovery continues but at a slow pace and below potential, averaging some 1.5%. But while the Buhari's administration continues to spend fast and furiously on infrastructure, holding the reins of petrol pump price at 145 naira per litre and throwing strong tactics to collect more taxes and recover stolen assets, the headwinds are pushing back.
The GDP growth has not been impressive in my view because to date is around 1.8% when our population is growing at over 3%. No wonder, therefore, that we are now the poverty capital of the world.
The economy's structural weaknesses remain unchanged. Flooding and steady deadly violence in north and central regions contributed to a sluggish 1.2% GDP in second quarter, pushing agriculture GDP to multi-decade lows. But despite these downsides, the administration remained undaunted.
We provided for 30% capital expenditure from 2016, despite earning over 60% less than in the previous 4 years. We invested so far a total of 2.7 trillion in capital spent, the highest ever in the history of the country. This covers investments in rail, in roads, in power, and in dams.
The shadows of the 2019 elections begin to show around mid-year. Foreign portfolio investors began selling down on their positions. Direct investments became sluggish, and the finance minister, Kemi Adeosun, resigned in controversial circumstances. Bearing these developments, the monetary authorities remain vigilant on the economy, investment, and the markets, helping to keep the economy going.
While tightening will strengthen the stability of the foreign exchange market, because of its dampening effect on the demand for foreign exchange, it was, however, convinced that this would simultaneously dampen investment growth, widen the output gap, depress aggregate demand, and weaken output growth.
As the year comes to a close, President Buhari's economy is still grabbing the headlines. His social investment spending, such as trader money, is a crowd puller. His business improvement indices get some applause, while taming higher petrol prices and electricity tariffs and rescuing state governments with 1.6 trillion naira and dares others. On the flip side, the higher minimum wage remains contentious. Unemployment figure at 25.2% is frightening, even as population growth gallops and GDP growth is lagging. If you add the debt portfolio of $25 billion, 2018 would be a year to remember, depending, however, on what you wish to remember. Boston Nomofaye, Channels Television News.